out to everyone who's watching this tonight. Thank you for spending this time with myself. And my intention is to give you massive value as always. So, a big shout out to everyone who's watching so far. We'll do a shout out to a few names. Alicia, welcome to the webinar. Amy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Andrea, welcome. Caroline, welcome. Chantal, welcome. Cheryl, welcome. Diane, welcome. Who else do we have in the house? We got Lee Watts in the house. Maz is in the house, all the way from Scotland. We've got people from South Africa. Cheryl from South Africa. We've got Scotland in the house. What countries are we tuning in from, guys? Put in the question box below. What countries are we all tuning in from? So we've got Scotland. We've got England. So someone's tuning in all the way from England. That's crazy. So we've got England. We've got South Africa. We have Canada. This is amazing. This is what I love about 2017. We've got technology. We are connected all around the world. We've got Wales, all right? In Wales, they speak like that. That's my Welsh accent. How good was that Welsh accent, by the way, guys? We've got, where else have we got? England, UK, a lot of UKs. So tonight, guys, this is all about raising your money game. I want to really dedicate it towards money so that you can make more money. And I put the title as £10,000 per month, like minimum. You want to be making your business £10,000 per month. And in this webinar, I want to break it down so that it becomes a must. I want to get you to a place where you're like, wow, I need to up my game. I need to get serious with my business. How many of you guys right now are ready to get serious with your businesses? Like no more BS, guys, okay? Straight with me, okay? Be honest with me. How many of you are ready to get serious with your business? No more dabbling around. Oh, I'm trying to do it, but you know, this happened. What happens to us all. So everyone's saying, absolutely, I'm ready. Oh, yes, me. Yes, yes, I'm ready. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So, change your mind, change your life. This is what it's all about. Change your mind, change your life. This is what I do. This is how I help people, is by changing people's mindset, giving them the tools and the strategies to live life on their terms. So the mission. Don't know where that handsome guy came from. 2 seconds. We're back on track. Okay, wait, 2 seconds. It keeps going off. The Mac, sometimes I think the Mac and the GoToWebinar, they have conflict sometimes, so it just switches around. So let me do it like this. Okay, so the mission. My mission is to give network marketers, you guys, the tools and the strategies to build themselves first. I see so many network marketers sign up and they go straight into the business and they wonder why they keep hearing no. They wonder why they keep hitting these walls. And I wonder why the drop-off rate is really high in network marketing. How many people in your team do you have that have signed up, been excited, and now you don't know where they're at? Like, they've disappeared. So the whole idea of it is to build you first. Once you build you first, you then have the tools and strategies to operate the vehicle, and the vehicle being network marketing. So if you're finding that you're struggling in your business at the moment, it's because all it's saying is you need to work on you first so that you can drive the vehicle to where you want it to go. See that road, that path that you can see right now, that's you there. That path in the distance. You need to have the tools and strategies to be able to get to the destination. The network marketing company that you're in has a compensation plan, has the resources to get you to where you need to be. But you need to be able to drive the vehicle. And the whole idea of this as well is I want to create, okay, people that are doing it full time. How many people that are watching this right now want to go in full time to be a full time network marketer? So you're not in a 9 to 5 job, you're doing it full time. Just comment below, guys, and it'd be really great if you guys can really communicate with me as well. So I know a lot of you are communicating already, but just if I ask you a question, guys, just fire it at me so I know what you guys want, so you're with me. Yes, yes, I have to. Fantastic. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely, my life. Incredible. Also, as well, guys, I'm going to ask for this for every single person that's watching tonight to have your full attention. I really want your full attention tonight. After this webinar's finished, you can go back to your normal life. But if I have your full attention, transformation is going to happen. You're going to get massive, massive value. So who is this training for? It's for people that want more money, people that want more time with their family. You want unshakable confidence. So you want the ability to be able to do Facebook Lives, to go out on the street and to make connections and build relationships. I get excited about that bit. You want leaders in your team. So you want to be able to have the leadership skills to grow leaders, not just team members, but leaders who can build a team themselves. And you want to feel proud that you do network marketing. This is a big thing as well. A lot of people, it happens to me when I speak to them, I say to them, what do you do? And they're like, I supply health-based products to people. They don't say the word network marketing, like they're ashamed of it. Like, I'm on a mission right now to make you proud of network marketing. Just because Uncle Bob says it's a pyramid scheme, okay? Like, I want you to be proud of it. How many of you guys right now are proud that you're in network marketing? How many of you are proud that you're a network marketer? And you tell people, yes, I'm a network marketer. Hell yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Love it. Yes. That's it. You have to love it. So guys, I'm going to go through the slides quite quick because I want to get to the juicy part. But before I do this, I know I've got a lot of people that are watching this from around the world, South Africa, Canada. We've got other countries in the house. How many of you are listening to me for the very first time? Just comment below, guys. How many of you are listening to me for the very first time? So Lee said me. Andre said me. Fantastic. There's a lot of you guys. Yes, if you heard me before, man, so you don't have to say. Me, fantastic. We've got a lot of people that haven't heard me before, which is great. Because there's some people that watch my webinars or come to my events and they know my story, and they know my story more than I know my story. But what I do, guys, to really build a connection with you, I want to share my story so that you can connect with me and say, oh my God, me too, me too, me too. So you can see where I used to be to where I am right now and why, like, I'm qualified to be able to teach you on what I'm teaching you today. And what I'm teaching you, what I want to get at the end of this webinar, I want to pass to you the tools, strategies to remove the money blocks that are in your life so that the £10,000 is just a little milestone that you're going to reach. No more struggling to get there. Everything makes sense. Who likes the sound of that, guys? Who wants that? Who wants those tools and strategies to be able to bring more money into your life? Me. Yes. Cool emojis, guys. You guys are using emojis. I didn't even know you could use emojis on here. Me, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And I always say this as well, guys, whenever I do events, and just say, for example, I do free events sometimes, people come because they didn't pay anything. They feel like, okay, I didn't pay anything, so it doesn't matter if I miss anything, and they don't value it. I really want you to value this, guys. I'm giving you this because the value from this is priceless. Please don't think because you're on here for free that the value isn't priceless. This value is going to change your life. I always over deliver when it comes to value. So let's get started, guys. So we're going to jump straight into my story. And this picture here, I love that. I put us both together the other day. There's seeing how much we look like each other. But the little Mexican looking guy on the left, I actually looked Mexican when I was younger. I'm not sure what's happening with my hairline, but that was me when I was 4 years old. A cheeky little smile. So, my name's Warren Inspire Ryan, and I was born in a town called Oxford. Most people think of Oxford being a very posh town with cathedrals and universities, and yes, it does have that. It's so funny because sometimes I tell my story to people and they're like, Warren, you said you had a tough upbringing. What happened? Was people like throwing dictionaries at you? And I was like, no. But on my side of Oxford was a very sort of notorious council estate. I grew up on this council estate, the oldest of four. My mother had me at 17 years old. And it's crazy, me being 28 now, I look back at a 17-year-old and I'm thinking, wow, they're still a child. So my mum had me at 17 years old, and my mum didn't have a great relationship with her dad. And because she didn't have a great relationship with her dad, she seeked men in different places. So my first memories being young was seeing my mum have boyfriends, and these boyfriends being very violent to my mum. So I witnessed a lot of domestic abuse as a child. So I witnessed my mum being abused by men. Not just one, but many men that were in my life as a child. And I think sometimes parents or adults, they think that the children are not aware, but we're really aware. So I was exposed to a lot of things as a child, like things that a child shouldn't see. And not only that, my mum had a drug addiction. So as a child, I would go to school, come home, and my job was when I get home, I would look around the sofa, the cupboards, and I'd look for crack pipes. And I would break crack pipes, and that's what I did as an 8-year-old child. And I look back now and I see 8-year-olds now, and I'm thinking, how did I have that wisdom, or how did I know that at that age? Because I knew crack cocaine could kill my mum. So my mum was my first love, my everything. So my mission was to get home from school and to destroy this drug. And I thought, being so young, I thought breaking a crack pipe would end my mum's addiction. What happened, my mum got so deep into drugs that she stopped playing her part as a mother. So she would leave the house, and it would be me and my younger brother and two sisters. And someone decides to call me right now during this story, right? But yeah, so my mum used to leave us alone in the house. And one day, social services caught all of us in the house alone, and then that was it. My family got split, and I went into care. And I went from home to home to home, felt left out, didn't feel normal, and I just had this burning desire inside of me. I'm going to be normal. I'm going to be normal. I'm going to prove to everyone I'm normal. I'm not a kid in care. I'm a normal kid. I'm a normal kid. I remember going to school and I would pass an exam, but I wouldn't even get great results in this exam, but I'd get a certificate and I'd get vouchers. And I'm like, I don't want the vouchers. I still took the vouchers, but I was like, I don't want the vouchers. I just want to be normal. I don't want to feel like I'm special. No, I want to be normal. So in my school life, I was fighting to be normal. The blessing in my life, my mum came clean off drugs when I was 13 years old, and she got us all back together again as a family. New, fresh start. Moved from Oxford to Bristol. No one knew my story. No one knew my story or my past. So I decided to tell them a story I made up. A story that I was going to tell them they were automatically going to like me. And that was the case. I became popular in school. I left school, went to college, played football, and I became the popular one. And for me, I got my acceptance from the opposite sex as a child, as a teenager. Like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. Just always seeking validation because I needed to feel accepted. So as you know, guys, a lot of you guys that probably can relate to this as well, when you felt different and you've been trying to fit in, what happens is you lose yourself. And then you suppress the real you. You suppress all of the stuff that's happened to you in your life under the carpet. And you expect that, okay, it's gone. Now it's out of sight. It can't affect me. No, yes, it can affect you. And what happened? It came up all at once. Everything that I hid for years came up at once. And I went through depression. My depression, though, guys, became my catalyst. My depression has given me the life that I live right now, because it took away from me all the things that I thought were so important, like going clubbing, going partying, watching TV, doing all of this stuff that I did before in my old life. It no longer became important. And in my worst, at my lowest stage, I decided to find the root cause of my depression, and that took me to a journey to America. And I met a speaker of America called Eric Thomas. And this speaker is international. He reaches millions of lives around the world. And what he does for a living is he transforms people's lives. And I was like, wow. And he shared his story on stage once. And I remember listening to it thinking, don't share your story. They're going to use that against you. But at the same time, I was like, wow, me too. Me too, me too. And I had tears running down my cheek, and I was thinking, my story has power to help other people. So I decided to share my story. And I shared my story. And as I shared my story on social media, my Twitter went from like 200 to 20,000 followers. And I had people from around the world, from Australia, Africa, America, saying, I don't know who you are, but I'm going through depression at the moment. I'm in a place right now where I don't want to live no more. And it's 3 a.m. and I'm reading your story, Warren. You are my guardian angel, Warren. And when I first heard that, it hit me. It hit me. I realized, in that moment in my life, I realized why I had to experience everything that I experienced. It was my degree. It was my qualification to help those people who were still in the dark. That was my purpose, guys. This is why I've been consistent for the last 5 years of my life. So what happened since that moment? And I always said to myself, when I have a son, when I have my first child, I said it in my talks 3 years ago, I'm going to have a son first. So as you can see my boy in his picture, what I said was, I'm going to give my son a life that I never had. I'm going to pave the foundation for him. And I started working on the foundations before he came into this world. So he is the heart of my why, because he's going to finish off what I started. And it's that purpose inside of you guys that's really going to get you to where you need to be in life. And this is why I share my story, so that you can relate and connect. Because I know you have children. I know you have family. I know you haven't had a pain-free life. We don't need to measure everyone's pain, but pain is pain. But to be able to package that pain up and use it for you to help other people, that's exactly what I did. And I decided to become one of the best speakers in the world. So I would travel the world. I became an international speaker. I moved to London, and I wasn't getting paid at the start. I done free talks. I went everywhere. I went to schools, colleges, universities. I said, don't pay me a penny, just hear me talk. And they said, Warren, come back. We need you back. Warren, you know, this girl in our class, she hasn't spoken over a year in class, and you've just got her on in the classroom to speak. We need you back. You're teaching them confidence skills that they've never had before. They love you, Warren. These are children I'm talking about. Then I went to America to speak, back to America, and transforming lives in America, just sharing the tools, the strategies on how to break through those beliefs that say you're not good enough. That old program that is not designed for you, breaking them free so that they can start to live. And I went around to the Caribbean, America, Vietnam. Do you know what I realized? Speaking in Asia, speaking in the Caribbean, speaking in America, people are people. The language is universal. Same problems all around the world. People are just in a place where the masses are in a place where they don't know who they really are. They've been searching, they don't know who they really are, they don't know much about the mind, and they just put up with whatever circumstances they're in. And they want peace of mind, they want to love, they want to be happy. This is universal. They said it in Vietnam, they said it in America, they said it in the Caribbean, they said it in Europe. This is what we want. And this is why the whole money situation, guys, the reason why some of us haven't got much money in our life is because there's other imbalances in your life. For example, the relationship with yourself, self-love. The self, like how much you love yourself, it's a reflection of what's going to be in your bank account. So sometimes people think, okay, Warren's going to share strategies on how to make more money, but it's not on the outside, it's on the inside. And guys, I tell you this right now because when I first started coaching, I did it for free. And when I was coaching people for free, I was changing their whole life. They were completely transformed. Their family was like, what's happened to you? Their friends are like, you're a completely different person. Wow. Look at the confidence. I started to try. I wasn't charging. But then it got to a place where so many people wanted my help. And I was working part-time. And I was like, I'm no use working part-time. That's not my passion. I need to do this full-time. So I started to charge. And then when I started to charge, I had a client base of people and people would refer other people to me. And I breakthroughs after breakthroughs, seminars. And that allowed me then to go all in and I became a full-time coach. But I don't tell you this, guys, to brag. I tell you this because when you change that relationship with yourself and money, you realize that money is not even real. And I'll tell you this right now because my first speaking gig, not my first paid professional speaking gig, I got paid £50 and that was my expenses. And I was like, that was a breakthrough money for me. I was like, whoa! And then Surf, the washing brand, for people around the world, we have a washing brand called Surf. And anyway, I get an email out of the blue and it's from Surf HQ. And they want me to go in and speak about psychology and the mindset to the people at the top so that they can build better relationships with the consumers. And they said, Warren, what do you charge? Like, what's your fee? I said, give me some time and I'll come back. So I went to my coach. I said to like, I was going to charge like £200 because I thought, do you know what, £200, that's good. I'm only speaking for an hour. I used to get paid £7 an hour. So £200 is like, wow, yes. She was like, my coach was like, Warren, don't do that. You go in like at 2,000. I was like, no, I can't do 2,000. I used to get paid £1,000 for the month. Warren, go in with £1,000 then. And I was scared. I was like, it made my mind go mushy. You know when it just doesn't make sense? It was like, it was like, I was like, it didn't make sense because I worked a month, 40 hours to get that much money. But anyway, so what I did, I replied by email and I didn't put £1,000. I put 997. But guess what? They emailed me straight away and said, see you next Wednesday. That moment there, I realized money wasn't real. That moment there, I was like, oh my gosh, I just broke through this whole money barrier. A level, it's got hot. But the thing is, when you get to another level, there's a level after that and a level after that. But I was like, wow, that proves to me, guys, if you've got a pen and paper at home, write this down. You do not get paid for your time. I worked, it wasn't even an hour. I got paid £1,000 for 45 minutes of my time. That proves to us, guys, we don't get paid for our time. We get paid for the value we put into that time. Everyone write this down. This is why you guys are in network marketing, is because we need to realize this. We need to realize that you don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value that you put into that time. So from becoming an international speaker and creating thousands of transformations around the world, it brings me to where I am right now, where I'm in a place where I can create and I don't have that stress of working for somebody else. And I have the tools and strategies to help people, to give it to people, because I see people banging their head against the same wall and complaining and saying, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. But they haven't taken the time to just slow down and to look at the wall and to look left and see the door. And that's my job, guys, is to give you the door, to show you the directions towards the door. Because sometimes we feel stuck in our business. We're struggling, but it's like, there's a door. And people are trying to phone me, but, okay, so there's a door. This section, okay, is called off the map. Where you currently are right now is you're on the left side of the island. You know that island inside out. So making the webinar relevant to money, to income that you're getting, the left side of the island is what you've been getting so far. You know it inside out. The mind is comfortable with that life. We are taking that jump. So if you want to make a minimum of £10,000 per month in your business, there's a jump. And in that water, there's crocodiles and there's piranhas and there's all of these dangerous creatures that give you that fear factor. So a lot of us keep playing small because subconsciously we have a fear of success. And you only have a fear of success because you've never been on the other side of the island. Everyone who's watching, does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? We have a fear of success, or we have a fear of getting more money because we've never been on that side of the island before. You guys are saying yes, wicked, fantastic. So your mind, right? Your mind's number one role is to keep you alive. It's in survival mode. So when it sees the crocodiles and the piranhas, it goes, no, thank you. I'm going to stay on my island and play small and safe for the rest of my life. I'm just going to play safe in a world where no one gets out alive. Doesn't make sense. We might as well jump and go and live that new life. So guys, this red button right now, okay, so if you're ready to go all in with your business, okay, you've got to push the red button, but don't push it unless you're 100% committed to go all in. It's the next phase of the webinar. Are you ready to go all in? Just write down push below so I know how many people are pushing that button. I want you to visualize that button takes you, it launches you to the other side of the island. Everyone's pushing their buttons. When you push that button, the old life is going to become uncomfortable. And I'm going to put it down into layman's terms to make you understand that your current life is uncomfortable. Your current life wasn't made for you. I want you to visualize you pushing that button. And when you push that button, I'm going to make your current life uncomfortable because you deserve more. When your back is up against the wall, you take action and you start getting results in your life. Everyone's saying push, pushing the button, pushing the button. Fantastic. Okay, so I want your honest opinions, guys. Okay, really fast, honest opinions. What's your, okay, the opinions that are going to come up straight, they're going to come up straight away. They're going to come up straight away in your head. I want you to write them down. I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say the word salesman. What comes to your mind when you hear the word salesman? Someone who sells. Okay, so SJ said pushy. Lee said con-artist. Pushy, annoying. A little man with a briefcase. Sleazy. Pushy. Robotic. Sometimes pushy. robber, money. Sometimes very charming. Okay, so can you see what we're dealing with, guys? Your belief on sales is robber, robotic, pushy, sleazy, annoying, a con artist. That's your belief that you have regarding sales, and you are in network marketing. This is where the mindset comes in. This is where I help people. We shift those beliefs. There are a portion of people that do sales who will do it more for themselves than other people, and they are the con artists and the sleazy. But sales overall, everything is sales. You've got to sell the idea for your children to go to bed. You've got to sell the idea for your children to eat broccoli. Everything is sales. And if you've still got that belief, that robber, con artist, and all of these beliefs, there's going to be conflict when it comes to you talking about your products and you recruiting people in your business. That's the first. I'm glad that you guys wrote that down, because now I know your beliefs straight away. That's what we need to change. We change those beliefs that you have, your whole business changes. Does that make sense, everyone? Like, put your hands up if that makes sense. There's a hand button and you can just click. That makes sense, guys, to shift your beliefs. Yeah, everyone's putting their hand up. Fantastic. So shift your belief that actually sales is you're adding a service, you're adding value. You're not pushy, you're adding value, because your ideal client desperately needs what you have to offer. Someone who's in a place where they're unhappy, overweight, working in a job that they don't like, and there you are with an opportunity that does health-based products, for example, and they can make money, an income which will allow them to quit their job. That's an opportunity. You're giving them more value than what you're receiving. So everyone right now, guys, type down, I am a salesperson. Write down below in the question box, guys, say, I am, claim it. I am a salesperson. Write down, I am a salesperson. I am a beautiful salesperson. I am an organic salesperson. Let's claim it. You are a salesperson. I am a salesperson. I am a salesperson. I am a sexy salesperson, someone's wrote. I am a... You guys are funny. Some of you saying, I am a sexy salesperson. You guys are funny. I'm a salesperson. I sell people an idea that can change their life. I claim it. But when we have that old, yucky con artist, yes, there are people out there. There are people out there who would use a knife to stab somebody else, but there's also people out there who would use a knife to cut food to feed people. So when we shift that belief inside of us, it allows us to sell what we do. And our ideal clients are like, please give it me. Your ideal clients are like, please, just give me it. I need the results. Give me it. You guys are all saying I'm a sexy salesperson. Loads of you saying that. I can't see any of you, so I can't comment. So next thing, okay, next question. Straight out. Money. Right? Money. What's the first thing? Don't lie, by the way, guys. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the word money? So life, freedom, shopping, necessary, never got any. Want more of it. Choices, hard to come by, need plenty, food. Does any of you have any negative beliefs about money? Holidays, not enough, freedom, choices. Next. Okay, leads by evil. I'm glad that you wrote the word evil. Again, guys, money. If evil comes to your mind when you think of money, you're never going to attract money into your life, the money that you want into your life. How we see money is this source of energy. If it's in the wrong hands, it could start a war. If it's in the right hands, you can feed families. See energy as this energy source. In the wrong hands, it could start a war. In the right hands, it could feed families. Write that down, guys. Again, you might consciously say, oh, it means freedom. It means opportunity. And you've got all of these new words right now because you've come across it recently. But your mum and your dad, they've ingrained beliefs when you were a child, beliefs like money's hard to come by. Money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. You got to work hard for money. Rich people are greedy. All of these beliefs that are still running in your subconscious, and your subconscious mind is running your life. So if you're wondering why I've been in network marketing now for a year and I just can't seem to get past this money block, I keep making this much money, but I want to make more, but something is stopping me. Guess what? Those beliefs are stopping you. This is where I come in. This is what I shift, are the habits that are running your life and replacing them with habits that are going to transform your life, that are going to allow money to flow in. See money as water. Money doesn't like hoarders, people that just keep hold of it and go, oh, I just need this money and I need to look after it because there might not be much. Money loves people that allow it to flow through you, and it keeps flowing. And you have a mindset of abundance, that money is always coming and going, always coming and going. When you change your belief, write this down, guys, when you change your belief, your reality changes. So if you find it hard to come by money right now, it's a belief. End of, that's it. And what I love about that is we can change your belief. We can shift your belief like that. Shift your belief and everything changes. Boom. How amazing is that? Your belief, oh, money's hard to get. Okay, cool. That's your current belief. What I do is change that belief. Let's believe this instead of that. But how do I shift my belief? Easy. Repetition. Surround yourself with people that are going in the same direction or who are already there. Repetition of affirmations. Shift your belief, because what you hear on a consistent basis is what you believe. How powerful is that? We can shift your belief like this. Your belief creates the lens that you look out of, and we can change your lens. Most people live in the same lens, but we can change your lens, and you then see a whole new perception of life. Four reasons, guys. Make sure we write this down as well. 4 reasons on why you need £10,000 per month. £10,000 per month comes to my head because, especially if you live in the UK, we'll talk about the UK, right? £10,000. If we make this a must, the starting block in your network marketing business per month, there's 4 areas that I want to talk about. There's nutrition, there's time, there's education, and there's healthcare. In the UK, the food that has the best nutrients is the most expensive. Am I right or am I right? When you're buying organic food, that can add up. But it has the highest quality nutrition in it. This is why the rich tend to live longer than the poor. And you are what you eat. But sometimes when the money's not there, you just have to get by and eat what you can eat. But I want to change that mentality inside of you. This is why I want you to be earning £10,000 per month, because I want you to see yourself as a beautiful, valuable vehicle that needs the highest grade of fuel. in order for you to run properly. I want you to be young for long. I want you to have the energy. I want you to have that life where you feel like you're living. You are what you eat. Sometimes we just eat because we can afford to only eat that. No, I want more for you. How many of you guys want more for yourself? How many of you want the best nutrition for yourself and your family? How many of you are watching this right now? You want to provide the best nutrition, the best quality nutrition for your family? Everyone's saying, I do. Yes, I do. Me, me. Fantastic. So nutrition, guys, I promise you, we'll talk about this later as well, but nutrition is vital, guys, because you're a chemistry set. And we'll talk about that later. The next thing, guys, is time. I don't want you to trade your time in jobs no more. Like, why are we doing it? Why are we working in jobs that we don't like for £10 an hour? Why are we selling our time that cheap? Time that you don't know how much time you've got left. You don't know how many beats your heart's got left in your trading if it's for £10 an hour. You are worth more than £10 an hour. I want to ask you a question. This is your new, like, this is how much you charge for an hour of your time now. What would you like to be charged for an hour of your time? Just say if you had a day left to live. How much is an hour worth of your time? If someone could just pay an hour of your time, how much? £500, £300, priceless. So why are some of us settling for £10 an hour? Why are we settling for that sort of money? Because we don't value our time. And I want you to realize that time is the most valuable asset that you have. And if you've ever lost someone that you love, you would always want to go back and to have more time. Time is something that is so precious. And from this webinar, I really want you to get that. Time is so valuable. So, so valuable. Treasure your time, look after your time, spend it with the ones that love you the most. Spend it doing what you love. And most of you that are in network marketing now, you've seen that new life. The reason why I'm saying is I want it to be uncomfortable for you to be where you are right now. I know some of you want to provide the best opportunities for your children. And I'm not talking about materialistic things. I'm talking about things for them to thrive, for them to have opportunities in life. The third one, education. You know, the normal formal education that we go through in school, that the government, they don't have government-owned schools. I wonder why the government own the schools. Or maybe because they teach students in such a way that they just work everyday jobs. And yes, we need people working their everyday jobs. But would you want your children to work a career that they absolutely love and adore? And I'm not dissing jobs in any way, shape, or form. I'm saying when you do it just for money. When you do it just for money. That's slavery. And the government, like the formal education that we go through, they teach us in such a way where we just follow. They make us really logical, that we have to work everything out. They teach us about algebra and things that we don't really use in the real world. They make us so logical that we don't go after our dreams no more and we think realistic. And we base our intelligence on grades. Just imagine if your children went to a An education where the teachers absolutely adored your child, and the teachers could teach your child the way that your child learned. Schools where they didn't just label your kids that have ADHD and dyslexia and just put them into a different set. Education, teaching a child the way that the child learns. Maybe your child's a fish and the teachers have been trying to teach a method like climbing a tree all the way through school, and your child thinks he's not clever because he's been trying to climb a tree, but he doesn't know that he's a fish. Just imagine if we had a teacher and an education to have that quality time with our children to say, he's a fish. Put him in the water and work around what he's great at. This is why the £10,000 a month is a must for us. That's out there. Our children need that. Our children are like sponges. I remember being young and just believing everything my teacher said. My teacher, how crazy is this? My teacher used to always send me out of class and put me in the bottom set in my maths class. I actually coached her for a depression 3 years ago, but she wrote me off in school. You know, if I wouldn't have gone through my depression myself, I wouldn't have been able to have this awareness. I would have believed I wasn't intelligent. But in fact, I'm highly intelligent. But my teachers just couldn't teach me the way that I learn. And this is the case with so many young people in school. You can't teach the same method to 30 individuals. I'm passionate about education, guys. The last one is healthcare. The best healthcare for your family. The best doctors. God forbid someone to get ill in your family. You'd want to give them the best quality life. But best quality care. Doctors that can help. And this is something that strives me as well with the financial side, is that nutrition, time, education, healthcare. Focus on those key areas. Going back to this, you are what you eat. The reason why the nutrition side of it, you know, these smiley faces, sometimes as a kid I used to eat these smiley faces. I used to absolutely love them. But it's not even potatoes, and they're not even made out of potato. And going back to your body is a chemistry set. You put certain E numbers and chemicals into your body, a reaction takes place. And this is why sometimes you feel lethargic. You feel like, I can't be bothered. You feel depressed. You get a chemical imbalance. Your diet plays a huge part in your mental health. Your diet plays a huge part in your mental health. So again, your diet plays a huge part in your mental health. Do you know food has energy, vibration? Everything's got vibration, right? And you can have food that have low vibration and food that has high vibration. Low vibration makes you feel depressed, puts you in that state that you feel like crap. When you eat food that has high vibration, you operate different. This scale here, the emotional guidance scale, you might want to take a picture of it, screen print it. But in this scale here, I'm going to share with you, let's look at the bottom of the scale. The bottom of the scale, this is where cancers, illnesses, all of that is bred at the low vibration. So let's look at the scale. What causes low vibration? When you're in low vibration, fear, grief, depression, despair, powerlessness, insecurity, guilt, unworthiness, jealousy, hatred, rage, revenge, anger, discouragement, blame, worry, doubt, disappointment, overwhelming, frustration, pessimism, boredom. That's low vibration, guys. Honestly, guys, for everyone who's watching right now, where are you on that scale? Are you in the green or the red? Honestly, right now, guys, where are you on that scale? Are you in the green or the red? Where do you live most of the time? So a lot of you are saying red, a few greens. Money doesn't come to those people that are in the red. That's bad alignment. Money doesn't come to the people that are in red. This is where we need to shift the vibration. This is with my coaching. This is what I do. We get you from a low vibration to a high vibration. We shift everything by what you eat, your environment of who you surround yourself with, what you're seeing on a day-to-day basis, what you're saying on a day-to-day basis. We can shift it all. When you start working out of joy, empowerment, freedom, love, and appreciation and passion, everything that you ever desire comes towards you. Your body is always vibrating at a frequency. Do you know, sometimes when people say to you, we're on the same wavelength, that's because you're on the same frequency. This is why miserable people hang around with miserable people. Happy people hang around with happy people. So sometimes miserable people can think happy people are annoying. And happy people can think miserable people are draining because they're on different frequencies. The aim to bring more money into your life, you need to have a higher vibration inside of your body. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to break some live coaching in, and then we're going to go over purpose, resourcefulness, and how to bring more people into your business and how to make more money in your business as well. So first of all, we're going to have live coaching. I want someone to come online to this webinar right now to have some live coaching with myself. If you are a business owner and you would like £10,000 per month in your business, comment below and I'm going to do some live coaching. Everyone at home is going to get massive value and you're going to get massive value as well. How many people? If you're ready, just type in me. Okay, Karen Sparks. Let me find you, Karen. By the way, guys, everyone stay alert as well. This is like, you want to, everything that Karen's saying, what I'm saying, take notes, pen and paper. Where's Karen? Let me try and find Karen. So Karen, unmute your microphone and you're going to be live.
Hi, Warren.
How's it going, Karen? You okay?
Very well, thank you.
How are you feeling?
Nervous?
Feeling nervous. Karen's feeling nervous. Why are you feeling nervous, Karen?
Because we never know what you're going to get us to do on these things.
Never know what I'm gonna get you to do. Have I got a good voice, Karen?
Sorry?
Have I got a good voice?
You've got a fantastic voice, Warren.
Thank you, Karen. Like, literally, I need to go and meet Simon Cowell or someone to get a record label or something. So, Karen, okay, quickly tell me.
Yeah, you're in the wrong industry.
No, Karen, tell me, where are you in your business at the moment? What problems are you facing in your business at the moment?
I am in a fantastic business. I think it's the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
But I am not seeing any results. I think I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not seeing any results, so I'm stuck.
Okay, so first belief that I want you to knock off, you're not doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Otherwise, if you was, you would be getting results. So remove that belief.
Exactly.
Because if
Yeah.
if you keep that belief, you're basically saying there's no way to get through. Like it's like
No,
you
I know there is a way. I know that there's something missing that I'm not doing, otherwise it would be working because it's working for
exactly
other people.
exactly.
I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm obviously not because it's not working.
Okay, so you ready to change this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so talk me through a day. Okay, an average day in Karen's life. Okay, your business day. You wake up in the morning. Talk me through it.
I wake up in the morning and I go onto Facebook and I like and comment on other people's posts, and then I post something myself that's inspirational to encourage other people. Then
Who
I
does it?
get up.
Who does it encourage,
Sorry.
Karen? Who does your post encourage?
Um, Anybody,
Okay,
but
so, yeah.
mostly people that want to make a change in their lives, but they are afraid to do it.
Okay, yeah. So you wake up. You go. Do you go straight to Facebook when you wake up?
Yeah, I do that first thing, so it's done.
Okay. And then so you comment on people. You say you comment on people's posts.
Yeah,
Yeah, comment on people's posts. You put an inspirational post. Then what do you do next?
I do 15 minutes of yoga.
Nice. So you're really flexible. Can you like touch your toes?
Actually, yeah, just about on a good day. Actually, I have missed something out. Before I actually go
Okay.
online, I do sit and I think about all the things I'm grateful for, and I do my affirmations. I do that before I pick up my computer. I forgot that bit.
Okay, wicked. So what was you grateful for this morning?
I'm grateful for my family and for my health, for my house, for my car, and for enough money.
Enough money. What's enough money?
I haven't got enough money, but I'm grateful for it when it comes.
Okay. So let's go over this really fast. So you get up in the morning, go on Facebook. Now you do your gratitude. Go onto Facebook, and then from Facebook you do yoga, and then after yoga, what you do?
I go down and do breakfast, and then um, I get washed and dressed, and then I carry on with a bit of work.
What's work? Tell me
So
the
I work from home, making greetings cards, but at the
Yeah.
moment, well, this year I've had very little work, so I've been working on my business. So I'm doing trainings, I'm watching inspirational videos, um, listening to your lives,
I never do Facebook
just
Live.
fishing around for stuff to help me.
Wicked. Okay, cool. Then so you do that. Then evening comes. What do you do in the evening?
I make the dinner for the family,
Yeah.
um, and then once everybody's eaten and we've cleared up, then I come back to my computer and I'm posting, and I've always got a training to watch, either a webinar or a company training.
Okay. So with training, what are you learning about? What things are you studying?
I'm studying mindset, personal development, and my company and product knowledge.
Okay. Great. So I could just seen in a day. I've got a visual of your day in my mind right now, and we're going to change it all up so that you can start getting results. So talk me through when you post on people's statuses. What's the strategy in this?
To increase my visibility to people.
Okay, so that's where you could be going wrong. So, for example, when you comment on somebody else's status, or you want to have the intention, okay, intention is important because this is where the power comes
Mhm.
from. Intention is
Mhm.
I comment on other people's statuses to add value to them, to see them, not for me, for them. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So write that down. Shift everyone at home as well. When you do this, when you're putting posts or when you are commenting on other people's posts, don't do it. Oh, if I do that, then they're going to see me, or I'm going to be more familiar. You want to do it because it's genuine. That wow, okay, I like that dress, or I like that state that person's put. Let me go and add some value. People love compliments, but make sure it comes from the right place. There's energy, right? When you come from that right place, the energy's pure. Make sense?
Yeah, I do that because I want to help them. I'm
Yeah,
not doing it for me to be visible for my benefit. I want them to see me so that I can help them.
yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, but what's the strategy behind it? So, are these just random people that you're commenting on?
Um, yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose they are really.
yeah. Okay, so who's your ideal client for the people that you want in your business?
Mostly, I think mums, either young mums who are looking for a way to work around their family,
Yeah.
and also older mums whose children are not so needy anymore, and so they're looking for something for them.
Okay, so let's just say mums, right? Your target audience is mums.
Yeah,
You want to be working with mums.
yeah.
So okay, so let's go there. So your statuses, when you post statuses, what are your tell me an average status that you'd post. What would it say?
Um, I post about my day, what I'm doing, because I homeschool my girls, so
Yeah.
my posts are usually, it's a lovely day, we're on the beach or stuff like
Okay.
that.
Okay, cool. So but some of those posts are good. I would say out of posting, you don't want to post too many of those posts because what happens then is that unless you're living this extraordinary life, people are like, okay, cool, boring. They get bored of it because it's not them. People are selfish beings. They are concerned about themselves. Unless your life seems
Yeah.
appealing in some way, shape, or form, they're looking and think, okay, wow, you inspired me. What is it that you do? That's great. So, with the statuses that you put out there, your statuses that you're putting out there are so broad that it's reaching everyone, but actually, it's engaging. Do you get much engagement in your
No one.
posts? Yeah. So this
No.
is the reason. This is the reason why, because your posts are so broad that it's not getting someone to say "me too." Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I know that
Okay.
that's something I struggle with.
Yeah. So this is about to change your business, and everyone who's watching at home. Okay. When you post, what value can you add to your ideal client? For example, okay, if your business was health-based products, you could post
It
about,
is.
yeah, okay, so you could post about, right, stuff that will attract your ideal clients, that your ideal clients will look at and go, wow, I need to read that, or I need to like that, I need to comment that. What do those mums, what are they interested in reading? Like the ideal client mums, the mums that are like, I don't just want to be a mum. I just don't want to be a, yeah, a mother. I want to be more, I want to be a business owner. What could you post that's going to attract those type of mums? Because you don't want mums
I
that are
don't
just
know.
no. You do know, right? Because this is the beauty. The beauty thing of it is that you do know. You think you don't. What could you do to attract the mums that you want to work with? You know, that mum power when the ones that like, let's do this. How? What could you put out there? What could be your bait to attract those kind of mums?
Um,
What are they into?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's going to be your homework to find out what would your ideal clients, what would they want to listen to? What would they want to read? For example, to attract all of you guys that are watching this webinar right now, This webinar attracted the right kind of people who would get value from this webinar. What did I talk about,
Mhm.
Karen? What did I talk about in this webinar to attract people onto this webinar?
£10,000 a month.
Yeah. So would I attract network marketers that are not bothered?
No.
No. Who would I attract?
People that want to have a breakthrough.
Yeah. Who else would I attract?
People who are struggling.
No.
People who are keen.
Yeah. I'm attracting people who are ready to step up their game, who are
They're
ready
ready,
to
ready to take action.
100%. So if you look at how I post my statuses, I'm talking to my ideal client, no one else. I'm talking to the people that are ready
Yeah.
to live on their terms.
Mhm.
Everyone at home, does this make sense, guys? Comment below, guys. Does this make sense? Are you getting value from this, guys? So write that down. Next time you post, okay, what's going to attract those mums? So, for example, my status would be this. If you're in a place where you feel like you're just a mum and you know there's something else out there, I want you to believe in yourself because there are things out there. You just need to take that first step. You can do this. And if you're reading this right now, it's a sign. Karen, just imagine if you put that as a status.
You're bloody amazing, you are.
Well, Karen, I live and die
That's
what I do.
that is perfect.
Because for me, it's like you need to find out who the ideal client is. Who do you want to attract and speak to them? For me, if someone said to me, do you want to be able to have the opportunity to speak alongside the great speakers like Tony Robbins? They've got my attention straight away.
Mhm.
I'm saying yes, makes absolute sense. Yes, value. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Everyone at home getting value. It's all good. Everyone's getting fed. Okay, so write that down. When you post, speak to how they're feeling. You've been in that place. What attracted you, Karen? How did you get on board with network marketing?
Oh my God, I've been in network marketing since I was 18 and I'm nearly 50.
Okay, but what attracted you? What made you say, I'm going to sign up?
Because I could see the possibilities,
What possibilities?
the possibilities of freedom, of not going to work, of not having to do as you're told, of not having to ask permission, just to live life on your own terms.
So that status right there, that's a status.
Yeah.
I remember that time when I was working in a job that I didn't like, going on my phone in the toilet thinking I was wasting time, but I was wasting my time. Have you ever been in that place? That status will kick, it will hit people who can relate. Does this make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
totally.
how many people right now do you have in your downline?
None. Well, I have two, but they've never done anything, so I don't count them.
Who's to blame?
Sorry?
Who's to blame in that?
I think it's 50-50.
Do you think it's 50-50?
I think I think I've recruited the wrong people and
No,
they've not wanted it.
the wrong people, right? For example, using the right language, you'll get into every person, the right people. So first step first, everyone watching who's listening at home, you want to qualify the right people. Make sense?
Yeah.
Everyone's motivated.
Yes.
Everyone's motivated in some way, shape, or form. The person that's addicted to smoking weed every night doesn't fail to smoke weed every night. They're consistent in it. So does that make sense? People, they are consistent in certain areas of their life. So when you have team members that are inactive, the signs of them being inactive is that they are they're not in the right state of mind. And to put them in the right state of mind, you have to ask them the right questions. For example, what's your why, Karen?
My why's my girls.
Tell me your girls' names and how old are they?
Kira is 19.
Kira's
Anya
19.
is 17.
Anya's
Sorry?
17. No, I was just saying the
Yeah,
name. So,
and
okay, carry on.
Fallon is 15. Fallon is 15.
Fantastic. And are they your everything?
Yeah, they're my world.
The world. What do you plan for them? Like, what in your ideal world? What do you want to give them?
I want to give them financial security, but more than that, I want to give them the opportunity to do what they are passionate about. I don't want them to have to go to work at a job they hate and be trapped. I want them to follow their dreams and be able to live their life on their terms.
Okay, let's just say that we carry on with this. You carry on with your business. There's no progression, and it doesn't happen, and you can't provide that for your children. How does that make you feel then?
A failure. I had two little boys who were stillborn, and I was determined after that that I wasn't going to waste any opportunity. I wanted to do something that would sort of be a tribute to their memory, and the way I want to do that is to make my girls' lives what they want to be, like a living tribute to my boys who didn't get that job opportunity. Failure's not an option. It's got to work.
Are you doing enough for it to work?
Probably not. I feel like I'm going around in circles, and I know something's got to change because I know it's possible. I can see other people doing it, so I know it's something in me, and it's got to change. I have got to change something
But why is it not changing?
because I don't really know what I need to change and what I need to do. I keep trying different things. I don't know if I'm giving different things long enough. I just feel stuck.
Mm.
Like I don't know where to turn next.
That place that you're in a place where there's a part of being in your comfort zone and
Yeah,
not knowing. Yeah. So it's because there's comfort in there. You're getting by. Do you pay your rent every month?
just
But you pay it.
yeah.
So you always find a way to pay your rent.
Pay the rent. Yeah, I might not pay anything else.
But why do you always find the money to pay rent?
Because that's my priority, to keep a roof over our heads.
So is it not a priority to be able to give what you said to your children?
Yeah, but not as much as to pay the rent.
Why is it not?
But it is. But it is. It is. It is as much of a priority.
You just said it's not.
I've done. I know, but if when I think about it, it is because it's their lives, it's the future, and I've done your 21-day course. I did all the challenges. I've I've tried new things
Yeah.
that people have suggested. I don't know. I know it's me. I know something's holding me back. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, there's what it is.
It has to be me.
What it is, right? You can do programs, you can do events, you can do things like that. But if you don't change the at-home environment, you'll go back to the at-home environment space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know I've changed my mindset because I honestly believe now that this is going to work. I believe it's going to be a success. I believe that my situation right now is a temporary blip. I don't believe that this is going to stay the same. I just can't quite see what is going to change, how it's going to change, but I know it is going to work. I
yeah,
believe that 100%.
what we just bring urgency. When we bring urgency into your life, where I think you feel like you've got time, and because you feel like you've got time, that's where the urgency isn't there. and you're just
I don't feel like I've got time because I'm going to be 50 in September and my time is running out. My girls are growing up and I feel I don't have time now.
okay. So how many people are you speaking to on a day-to-day basis?
I try to message 50 people a day to start new conversations with 50 people a day. I don't
Okay,
get
so
an opportunity to go out and speak to people face to face very much.
how come?
Just the way my life is, I spend a lot of time in my car, taking my girls to different places, doing different things. And I don't have a lot of time to. I mean, if I go to the supermarket or something, I will chat to the cashier and all that sort of thing, but I'm not out and about and amongst people very much.
Okay, so again, where you have put like you haven't put this as a priority. If you put this as a priority, right, your business will change, and then that business will then support the lifestyle that you want to live. So all it is making it priority. When something is a priority, you make time for it. Does that make sense? For example,
That's
God,
true.
yeah, God forbid something happened where like the doctor said to you, Karen, you need a heart transplant, and it's £20,000. Do you say, oh, sorry, I haven't got the time to go and get that kind of money?
Sorry, you broke up there.
I said, if you needed to get a heart transplant and then the doctor said to you that you needed to get £20,000 in a week, do you say to him, sorry, I haven't got the time to go out there and make that sort of money?
No, you would get on with it, wouldn't you?
100%. So that tells me when you're at that place, Karen, you'll make time for it. Do you know, we always have these stories, and so many people that are home that are watching this and they're going to relate to you. We feel like we haven't got time because we've sold a story to ourselves. I haven't got time because I'm doing this, this, and this. You make time for your priorities. You just need to make your business a priority. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It has to be a priority. You have to get out there and speak to people. And when you said the word, I'm trying to speak to 50 people, that tells me you don't speak to 50 people a day.
You're really breaking up. It's annoying. I'm only hearing the odd word here and there.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I've got my iPad out the window to try and get a better signal.
Okay, Karen, already? What's going to shift your life and your business is you need to get emotionally connected with your why.
Okay.
Yeah. So like this, we have to really make it serious right now that you're going to make it happen. It's a priority in your life. So when you go out of
Yeah.
your way to meet people, right? I'm going to put this slide up here. Can you see this slide? Can you see the slide I've got?
Resourcefulness.
Yeah, resourcefulness.
Get
I'm,
inside
I'm,
the head of your ideal customer.
yes, Karen.
Yeah.
Just, just say yes or no. Do you have a podcast show?
No.
Do you have an online program?
No.
Do you have ebooks?
No.
Do you have freebies?
Yes.
Do you have a blog?
No.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
No.
Do you do daily Facebook lives?
Yes.
Do you do speaking gigs?
No.
No. Okay, so you said a lot of no's in that list,
Yeah.
right? So if you want to start getting people, okay, your ideal clients, you want to start attracting people, you want to become a magnet for your ideal clients. Everyone at home as well. If you want to be you want to be a magnet for your ideal clients, right? These tools that you can use, a podcast show, for example, you do a podcast show for powerful mums, and this is a podcast show to inspire and to empower mums. So you bring on these mums who have done amazing things. They've created a business. A single mum's made a business and she's making £20,000 per month. She's helping the homeless. And you get these mums on the show. And then you get the everyday mums who are ready hungry to change their life, and you interview them, you have a chat show, you talk on the podcast show, and you do it off your laptop or your phone, would you be interested in doing that?
Yeah.
And then you share that on your Facebook, and you can share it on YouTube. And guess what? People then they watch your episodes. They get to know you. They're like, wow, I like Karen. I like what the show's about. And then you can plug in what you do as well. And then people then sign up for the podcast, and they leave you their email address. And then you can grow your email list so that you can send podcasts to them on a weekly basis, or you can give them stuff about the business. An online program. The online program could be a 7-day self-love program for mums. It could be a 7-day mindfulness program for mums, right? Online program, you create that once. You record 5 3-minute videos. That's your online program.
Mm-hmm.
Ebooks, right? Ebooks are great as well. Value. What does your ideal mum want to know? They want to learn about maybe the law of attraction. They want to learn about the mindset. They want to learn about entrepreneurship. Anything that you would add value to, recipes, all of this stuff that your ideal clients would absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we do all of this, guys, the YouTube channel, the Facebook Lives, speaking gigs. Again, if you're a speaker and you go to networking events and you can speak on different platforms and you can share value, your story, and then you build relationships and people contact you after and say, wow, how can I find out more about you? You give them your business card, and then from that you get 3 or 4 team members. So speaking gigs is another big one as well. But guys, being resourcefulness, when you're operating at a high vibration, Karen, we then become resourceful. We look for ideas on how to attract our ideal clients. And there's a stage, right, that people go through. The people that don't know who you are, they're cold. They find out about you by watching your podcast show. They find out about you by your freebie. Your freebie was a sample of your products. That cold person then tries your products for free. They get a gift, and then they become, oh, okay, I like that. What's next? So then you have this funnel where you get people who don't know who you are, who don't know you, like you, or trust you, to having a bite the podcast show, liking what you're about, wanting to find out more. Then you have a conversation. For example, if you're in network marketing and you did a health-based program, you could have a consultation chat about their health. I'm giving you a free chat about your health. What are you eating? What times are you eating? Just a few pointers. You don't have to be a personal trainer, but you can just give that value to them there. They're like, wow, that means a lot. Thank you so much for going out of your way to help me. Here's a recipe. Try this. Then that relationship is getting tighter and tighter and tighter until they know you, like you, and trust you. Then that person then becomes your ideal client. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, too many people are trying to meet someone that they've never met and saying to them, will you marry me?
Yeah.
Like, will you marry me? Like, no, I don't know who you are, you weirdo. I don't want to watch you. Oh yeah, you look just like the person that would be amazing for my business. I got a message like that once, and I thought, when I first heard that message, I thought, oh my God, I feel really special. But then I got sent the message again by somebody else, and I thought, you buggers. But what I'm saying is that, guys, don't try to deal with people straight away. What you want to do is give them something free, value, give them a gift, and then that attracts your ideal clients. Does that make sense? So if you're going to do a podcast show, guys, podcast show is just like you record it and you put it on like something called SoundCloud, and then it's like a talk show but audio based. But then you talk about the subjects that your ideal client love. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the resources. When you have that and you grow your email list to over 1,000 people, right? Just imagine you've got 1,000 customers or potential customers or people that watch your podcast shows that I've got some of your freebies that read your blogs, that engage with your Facebook lives. When you've got 1,000 emails in your email list, and then you can do a webinar and talk about the business to 1,000, or you can add value. Like you've got 1,000 people on your email list that you can add value to. How many people out of those 1,000 people? What's the likelihood of you signing up one person out of 1,000 people?
You'd have to do at least one.
Exactly. How big's your email list?
No, non-existent.
Listen, this is where you're losing out. This is why there's not £10,000 running through your account every month. Do you want £10,000 running through your account every month?
Yes.
You need to start doing this. Remember, we need to break it down. Network marketing. You've got to be
Yeah.
really hot at marketing, to being attractive.
Yeah.
Being attractive to your ideal clients, guys, at home. Be attractive, glow for your ideal clients to see. Being attractive means your profile picture. Ladies, I see so many of you that put filters on your profile picture and you look like a cat. Or you got this cat filter on as your profile picture. People are not going to take you serious, guys, when you've got that cat filter as your profile picture. So if you've got it, guys, do admit it in the chat box below. But let's start taking pride in our profile pictures. Are they professional? You can make your own professional photo. Just iron a sheet to the wall and take a picture next to it. Look presentable. Have that profile picture. Have that look. Because when someone goes on your Facebook for the first time, they judge you. They get a judgment of you when they first land on your Facebook. What does your Facebook or what do your platforms say about you? Karen, when someone lands on your Facebook, what does it say?
I don't know. I mean, I've got just a picture of me. I haven't got any filters on or anything. And it's a picture of my face smiling. And it says I'm a network marketer and I've challenged myself to help 100 mums.
Okay. Well, yeah, again, just work on the branding. Make sure the branding looks good. Look at the leaders in your company, guys. People that are making 20,000, 30,000 in your company, look at their profile pictures. Look at how they show up. Look at my profile picture. Look at how I show up. Look at people that are doing it. Look at how they show up. That makes sense, Karen? Does that make sense, Karen?
Yes.
Right? So when you're speaking to people every day, how are you speaking to these people? How are you chatting to these people?
I'm just trying to build relationships with people. I'm not trying to sell, or just by showing an interest in their lives, asking them questions, asking them about their lives, about their families, what they do, what their hobbies are, and just having a conversation about those things.
Okay, well, when does it come to you speaking to them about the business?
Well, that's it. That's where I struggle, because I struggle to get to the point where I might be able to introduce my business, because I don't want to.
Why do you struggle? Why do you struggle?
Because I don't want them to think that I've just had a chat with them so that I can bring the business up. I will only mention it if it becomes obvious
why do you care about that?
Because I'm trying to build relationships with people. I'm not trying to spam them or I don't want. I want to build a network. I want business relationships to grow out of that. I'm not building a network purely to build business out of that. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense. But what I'm saying though as well is that when someone's right and they're like they're yes, hungry, you've built the relationship, what happens next?
I haven't got to that point.
Karen, what do you mean? What do you mean you haven't got to that point?
I haven't found. That's my trouble. I haven't found people that I feel we're at that point with. And the people that I have, and I've signed up, and it's obviously not been right for them because they've done nothing.
Where are you finding these people? In Mars? Where are you going to look for these people?
These are The two
There,
people
there's,
I've signed up were friends,
yeah, okay.
but the relationships I'm building is on Facebook.
Okay, but there's for over 3 billion people on Facebook.
I know I'm working my way through them.
How many people you speak to?
I've
50 people.
I'm trying to contact 50 people a day.
Okay. So let me quickly just I want to rerun. I want to go over this role play with you. I'll get you on board. Okay. I'll sell something to you. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Karen, I keep seeing your
Yes.
status pop up, and you keep talking about mindset, mindfulness, and law of attraction. Are you interested in personal development?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Fantastic. And what is it that you do?
I'm a network marketer. I help people earn money from home.
Okay, nice, nice. And are you a successful network marketer?
Yes. I'm
Karen,
working on it.
how are you a successful network marketer?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Okay, can you prove that?
No.
Okay.
I'm
What if,
successful on the sales side of it, but not on the recruitment.
no, that's the biggest thing though, Karen, right? What if we
I
could make
know.
you, okay, what if we could make you a success in network marketing so that you can recruit effectively and build your business? Would you want that?
Yes.
How
100%.
badly, how badly would you want that on a scale of 0 to 10?
11.
Honestly,
Honestly, it's what I want more than anything.
are you willing to do whatever it takes to get there?
As long as it doesn't involve stripping, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't involve stripping, so you're safe there. But actually, it does involve stripping back all of those old limited beliefs that have been running your life. Are you ready to remove those beliefs?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I know for a fact that I can give you the tools and strategies to become successful in your business right now, and we'll do it in a 6 week program. Are you ready to go all out?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I've just now sold you the program.
You
Did,
have.
did you feel like I was selling to you in that process?
No.
Why didn't you feel like I was selling to you in that process?
Because you're helping me.
That's what we're talking about. So, guys, when you guys are making relationships, remember what you're giving them. Remember, like for me, it doesn't feel like selling to me at all. I'm giving you more value than you could ever give me. Does that make sense? I can bring more value to your life than what your investment would do for me. So I'm not sure how much it costs for them to join your business or how much profit you get from them signing up, but they will get more value because they won't only just get money, they will get self-development. They will have the opportunity to be able to work from wherever they want to work from. So don't feel awkward when it comes to selling your services or products to people. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Now sell me it. Get me excited about what you do. Get me to get involved.
Okay. Warren, I've seen your posts that you're not particularly happy in your job.
Um,
Is that right?
well, just I've got colleagues at work who are just giving me a bit of a tough time, and just yeah, sick of it really. I don't get much time to myself.
If I had something that could help you change your situation, would you be willing to take a look?
Karen, I don't believe you. Okay, give me your tone. Make me believe.
Oh.
Okay, guys at home as well. Listen to Karen's tone of how she's coming across. Straight away, I feel like I'm in control. Be in control of the conversation. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
What, you're not happy? I've seen your posts that you're not happy in your job. Is that right?
That's right. Um, just having some issues at work with a few colleagues.
Are you in a place where you're ready to make a change?
Show me that you care first. Give me some empathy of me being not being in my job. Build more relationship in that area. Maybe something
Okay.
like for example, you ask me that, and you say, "Do you know what? I know the feeling because I was there." I only say that. I only say that if you was there. Like, have you been in this? Like,
I have.
try.
I
Try
have
to.
been there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, bring it that back then.
Okay. Okay. I understand how you feel. I was in a similar situation myself. Um, Tell me a bit about what's happening.
Um, no, just doing something that I'm overqualified for. I just don't really want to be there no more, but I have to because I've got to pay bills and stuff, and just don't see any other way out.
Are you looking for another way out?
Am I looking for another way out? Not really. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see another way out.
How would you feel if I could show you something that might help you?
Okay, you sound like a network marketer, but you sound like
I, d- this is a struggle. I just don't know how to.
this is
This
one.
is what I'm saying. This
This
is,
is
I can have a normal conversation with anybody, but as soon as it gets to business, I feel
because
icky.
Karen, because you have a subconscious belief that you're taking more than you're giving. That's where the yucky feeling feels.
I must do, but I.
No, 100% you do. Like when you first joined network marketing, the excitement that you felt when you saw the opportunity, give me that energy, give me that love. For example, right? Let's do the role play again. I'll go through being the recruiter.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Karen, how's it going?
Not great.
Not great. Why?
No.
Why not? We've just had a
Oh,
heat wave. Why not great? Why not have?
just trouble at work. You know how it is.
Okay. What sort of trouble are we talking about? What have you done, Karen?
I haven't done anything. I'm just, just stuck in this situation. I'm working for this idiot, but I don't have a choice.
Karen, you know what you just said there? I was in that exact same place 3 years ago. I was working in a job and I remember feeling stuck, feeling like there's no way out. I needed the money to pay bills. Do you need the money to pay bills?
100%.
And like, that's it. You're stuck in that place because you need to pay bills. But what got me out of that place was making that place become so painful I could no longer live in that place. Are you in that place where it's so painful?
Yeah.
I don't hear it in your tone. Are you really in that place where it's painful that you don't want to be there no more?
Yeah, I just hate it.
If you could do anything, right, what would you be doing in life?
I don't know, I just can't see doing anything else.
Okay, wait, if money didn't exist, okay, or when you go back to when you were a child, if you could do anything, what would it be you do? What would you want to be when you was older?
Um, I don't really remember.
You do remember, Karen, tell me, what did you love to do when you was a child?
I like to play the piano.
Okay, can you still play the piano now?
No, I haven't been near a keyboard for years.
Do you have a piano in your house?
No, we had to sell
You
it.
have to sell it, okay. Would you like to get a piano in your house?
Yeah, I'd love that.
If you had a piano in your house, could you play it, or would you have to practice again to learn how to play it again? Can you play the piano?
I'd have to practice.
You have to practice. So it's not like
Yeah.
riding a bike.
Well, a couple of days I'll probably be back on it.
Is your energy always like this? Are you always quite? Oh, what's the happy Karen like?
I can't really remember.
Okay, so in this role play, give me a bit of energy because otherwise you wouldn't be. I wouldn't sign you up for the company. Give me a bit of give me a bit more energy. Give me some like I want to change my situation, but I can't see a way out. I'm scared. I'm fearful. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't like where you are at the moment. Do you know
No,
your why? Do you know your why? Do you know why you do what you do?
just to pay the bills.
Okay, cool. That's probably where you're so dependent on this job because you're just paying the bills.
Yeah.
Who means the world to you, Karen?
Oh, my children.
Your children. How much do you love your children?
I love them more than anything.
You don't sound it.
Don't I?
How much do you love your children?
I love them to the moon and back.
Would you want to give them the best life possible?
Of course I do. Every parent wants to give their children the best life possible.
Are you ready to give them the best life possible?
Yes, I am.
Because I've seen some of your videos as well, and I've seen that you've been working out. So you do your bit exercise. Do you like exercise?
Yeah, I feel good when I
Yeah.
exercise.
Amazing. So if I offered you an opportunity, right, where I would mentor you, so you'd have my free mentoring, I would teach you.
Mhm.
I would teach you everything that I know. We'll get you exercising, but not just exercising. I want you to try these products. I'll let you try these products, okay? Just let me know what you think of them, okay? And if you're ready to change your situation and to give your life, to give a life to your children, you talked about, and you're ready to do it a fun way, a way that you love with passion and love, would you take that opportunity?
Absolutely.
Okay. What I want you to do now, I'm going to send you a video. I want you to watch the video and you're going to love it. You're going to be excited. When you watch the video, message me straight away and say, I'm in or I'm not. Deal?
Okay, okay, deal.
So that would be boom. That person watched the video. I've built it up. I've made them realize what's their why. I've connected seeing them exercise to products to helping people to getting themselves out of that situation, the painful situation that they're in right now. 9 times out of 10, they're signing up because I've given them value. I've given them rope out of the pit that they're in. Did I feel like I was selling to you, Karen?
No,
No.
no.
How did it feel?
It just felt natural.
Boom. Because I'm not a con artist. I'm not trying to sign you up to get money. I'm here to give you value. I'm here to change your life. Everyone at home, guys, right now, what did you get from that? What value did you get from that? How did it feel for you to hear it? Like, what did you learn from that? So, what else did you get from it, Karen? Explain what else you got from that as well. Matt said, wow, that was phenomenal.
Sorry, you broke up there.
I said, what did you get from that? What key points can you take from that?
I think I am overthinking things. I've just got to um, be more empathetic with the people I'm talking to, put myself in their situation and show them how I can help them out of wherever they are.
Yeah, so it's all solution based. They want results. They're not
Yeah.
happy. They want to talk about results. Chantal said it sounded like you sold a solution 100%. People only invest when they're emotionally connected. Don't talk to them about what's in the products. Talk to them about the results that they're going to get in their life. People want results.
Mm.
and feelings.
Yeah.
Sarah said, love, love, love that role play. Perfect. You sold us the.
I hate doing role plays.
I'll get to learn to love doing role plays. But Karen, thank you so much for
Yes.
being a great sport for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
My blessing, Karen. But like from this point onwards, get serious with yourself in taking action. Get outside of your comfort zone. Look at the list that I've just shown you with the podcast, online programs, ebooks, freebies. Pick those sources. Write down who your ideal client is. What would they like to hear? What's going to attract them? What bait are you going to use? And then be direct
Yeah.
when you speak to people. Add value, offer a solution. Yeah?
I've already started. I did a freebie, and so I have made a start on sort of trying to attract people that way.
Yeah, well, don't even try it. Just do it. Podcasts, like other forms of attracting your ideal clients. Yeah?
Yeah, I love podcasts. Yeah.
We'll start one.
Okay.
When are you going to start it?
I don't know how, I don't even know where to start, but I'm going to learn how to do it.
I'll help you. Start on YouTube. How to start a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I will research it.
Okay, wicked. Get a podcast on the go. Can't wait to listen to it.
Okay.
Grow your email list. It's vital. It's your business.
Yeah.
Okay, speak to you soon, Karen.
Thank you so much, Warren.
No worries, Karen. Speak to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
So, guys, this is what I absolutely love. Karen came on, and sometimes we believe we're doing everything that we can, but actually, there's so much more that we can do. You want to know who your ideal client is. Far too many network marketers don't know who their ideal client is, and they're trying to attract everyone. It's like trying to catch 10 rabbits. If you try to catch 10, you end up catching 0. Who is your ideal client? Speak to them. Every status, speak to them. Find the bait that attracts them. Use tools, podcasts, ebooks, freebies, blogs. Start a blog. But I don't know what to talk about. Talk about the journey. Talk about the feelings of changing your life. Talk about the experience of self-development, what it's done into you in your life. Interview successful people. Find out what they have to say. Just create content that's going to attract your ideal clients. If you do this and you build your email list, you've got 1,000+ people in one area you can give value to. You can do webinars to. You can give them value, and when it comes to it and there's opportunities, people will come your way. Have 1,000 people. You telling me that you can't get one person in your team from 1,000 people? But it's a relationship, like adding value, 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 then offer, value, value, then offer. So, for example, if it's a product, you're giving them value in, maybe it's a gift, you give them a sample, and they try the sample, then you get them on a call, then you talk to them through the process, and you get to know their why and what results do they want, and they tell you their results. And if you can give them the solutions, boom. Get them on the phone so you can get to know who they are, because you can't help people that you don't know. So get your ideal client, create it. From this webinar tonight, guys, create the ideal client. And then what are you going to start? A podcast show? What are you going to create? Create these platforms that are going to attract your ideal clients. So guys, I put my picture in these pictures as well. I was like, I have to put me in it as well. So, as most of you know, on the 31st of July, I'm creating the 21-Day Unshakable program. It's the second program that I've done. The first time round, we got phenomenal results. This time round, I want to share with you why I'm creating this program. It's come to my attention that a lot of network marketers are not making over £1,000 a month in their business. I want to change it. How do you change it? You create brands with the individuals. And this is why I'm creating this program. Rather than just them just being the brand of the company, They're creating their own personal brand. So your people skills attract your ideal clients. For example, guys, if you recruited, okay, guys, how many of you would love to recruit Tony Robbins into your business? How many of you guys would love to recruit Tony Robbins into your business to be in your downline? Comment below, guys. Or to have Gary Vee or Oprah Winfrey in your downline. Or Warren Inspire Ryan, me in your downline. You guys are saying, hell yes, yes. Gary Vee, yes. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Definitely you. Thank you. Okay, so wicked, all right? So the reason why you would attract these people, why? Because they've created a brand. Tony Robbins is Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins can step into any network marketing company and smash it. He would get probably around 1,000 people in his downline the first week he signs up to any company. How does he do it? Because he's created a brand. How does Gary Vee do it? He's created a brand. They've created brands. This is why I've created a 21-day program. It's to turn you into a brand. How many of you are ready to be on this screen, to have your picture next to these speakers? How many of you are ready to be a brand? Because this is what's going to change your business. You want 10,000 minimum per month in your company, you need to be a brand. You need to be a brand. This is why I've created the 21-day program. Being a brand is knowing your purpose, right? So connected to your why, knowing how your mind works, being effective with people. Those people on that screen, including myself, we love people and we can connect with people very, very easily. That's something that you learn over time. But this is what I can teach you to become that magnet so that people feel connected to you. They know you, like you, and trust you. This is what I'm teaching you guys on a 21-day program. Brands. So how you show up on Facebook. People remember you. They don't remember you for the company that you work for. They remember you because people buy you. The reason why sometimes some leaders are making £20,000 and you're not making £200 is because it's not the products, it's you. It's always been you. And I think in network marketing companies, that's what I need to work on more. It's building individuals to be brands. And you all have it within you to be that brand. Yes, it's time to show up, Diane. Yes, yes, yes. So what I realized, these three areas, to create the brand, you create new rituals, things you do when you wake up. Do you think Tony Robbins is the Tony Robbins he is today without rituals in his life? Do you think he's always been that positive? Do you think he's always had that success? No. He developed new rituals and he developed a new standard in life. New environment. People are trying to lose weight in a bakery. It's too hard, Warren. I just can't do it, Warren. Where do you live? I live in a bakery, Warren. I wonder why. Makes sense, guys? New environment. Let's relate that to business. Oh, it's hard, to stay positive, Warren. Okay, what's your environment like? Well, I'm always arguing with my partner. It's just really negative at home with friends and family. It's just negative. And I go to work and it's just negative. Okay, now I believe why it's hard for you to be positive. I don't think I could be positive in that environment either. So we change your environment. We create your home into this growth environment where you will outpower any negative energy in your household. You become the light. You become the light because you set up a certain environment where you have the rituals of your morning routine, your affirmations that you see on a day-to-day basis. So you create a whole new environment. And then you're on social media, you haven't just got people posting about paddling pools, you've got people posting about stuff that you're interested in, people that are on the same wavelength. Going back to the 21-day program, we got 300 of us on the same frequency, hungry and driven and ready to get to the top of their business. That rubs off on you. Environment. Then you want to create a new mindset. Your old mindset is giving you the map for where you are at right now. You can't move ahead until you get a new mindset. So we teach you how to remove the old and to replace it with the new so that you can have the blueprint to make the £10,000 a month in your account. You can have the blueprint to build a strong downline. If I was in network marketing, my downline would be absolutely huge. It would be phenomenal. And everyone would be loving it. It would be a unity and connection, and people would be like buzzing. It would be like a party. I'd have to shut the door not to allow too many people in. I'd have to be really picky with the people that I let in. I'd have to qualify people. And it'd be one big, massive party where everyone's working and doing what they love. And then we go out in groups in the town and we just make people's days. We give them love hearts. We just make Public's Day. We do videos where we do flash mobs in King's Cross, grabbing attention, making people's days, and we give love. And then people are like, wow, what is it that you do? And I do this. And then they're like, wow, I want to join. How do I join? I'll give you a call. I'll qualify you, see if you're right for this opportunity. And they'd be like, oh, please. Then they message me and they're like, okay, let me give you a day. Let me give you a day to think about to make sure it's not a wrong decision for you. And I'll phone them back up. Congratulations, you're on board. And they're like, oh my God, Warren, thank you. This is what I want to give for you. I want you guys to have that party, to have that energy in your teams. How many of you want that? How many of you want to have that excitement back in your team where people are like, I want to be on board with whatever it is that you're doing? People are buying you. And that brings me on, guys, to the program. So on the 31st of July, we're bringing 300 people, network marketers who are ready to play all out. To go all out, yourself and your team, to go all out for 21 days so that we can plant the new software, the new beliefs, the new rituals, so that you have things launched like your podcast show, that you have a YouTube channel, that you have free content, and you're starting to become more resourceful so that you can start bringing more money into your business. But we must know that the most important project to work on is yourself. So we build you up so that we make you a networking king or queen, and you can just attract people and build instant connection. How many of you people that are watching this right now want to get on board with the 21-day program? So it's £1 a day program, so it's £21, and every single day, right? It's not challenges every day, but you'll get my coaching, you'll get webinar coaching, training on different areas so that we can fulfill the whole tree, the branches of your leadership skills, recruitment skills, the confidence to get yourself out there, to talk a certain way, to be able to connect with people, to be able to build relationships, to brand yourself so that you don't just come across like every other network marketer. You have swagger, you have your own personal taste, and you create your own bait to attract your ideal clients. How many of you guys right now want to get on board this program? Just type yes below if you're doing this program or if you want to do this program. Type yes below so I know how many people right now. We've got 30 people watching this right now. I want to see how many people want to get on board with this program. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so for the people that want to do this program, this is what I ask you, right? The 300 people that I've taken on board, I don't want anyone giving up. This is my target. This is the target I've set myself. I want you to be consistent. Are you going to stay consistent through the program? We're in it to win it now. The £10,000, that's the 12-month goal. That's the 6-month goal. Everyone's saying yes, yes, yes. More yeses coming through. Amazing. Yes. Right? So everyone, the 300 people that are doing this, we're going to be a team. We've got companies, different network marketing companies. There's going to be no kind of like, what's the word that they call it? Like, oh, trying to recruit people from different companies. None of that crap going on. It's pure mindset. It's pure building you as the brand. It's building you to become your brand. You see the Tony Robbins, we get excited. Oh my God, Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey. I want to make you that brand. So it's a lot of yeses as well. Now, guys, just imagine, right? You guys are doing a 21-day program, and everyone in your downline is doing a 21-day program. So going back to the environment, your whole environment, your whole team are going through the whole process together. How many of you would want to bring your team on board as well? So that we get the 300 people all on board, your team's on board. So you can have your own little Facebook group of your team. So you're all doing the challenges, you're all recruiting people, you're all speaking to new people, you're all doing Facebook Lives, getting yourself out there, bringing more people in. So what we want, right, for your business to grow, we want you and just at least 5 people in your team to go through the same process. So they know about financial education, so they know about how to recruit effectively. So everyone in your team's active and you're all working towards the same goal. So everyone's saying yes, 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 yes. Fantastic. So guys, what's going to happen? Okay, is everyone, if you're not in the Facebook group, okay, I'm going to send an email to everyone on this webinar after. And with the webinar, with the email I'm going to send you the link to sign up to the program, and then everyone in your downline as well, speak to them. Obviously, you've witnessed this experience, tell them about the experience so that your whole team can go all in with this. Yeah, are you ready, guys? How many of you are ready? Just type down below, I'm ready, ready, ready. Are you ready to take over? Everyone who's doing this program, there's no BSing, no excuse. I don't buy BS. We do it. It's online, right? We put the work in. We come outside of our comfort zone because we're going to give a life to our family that they've always wanted. We're going to be able to have that money flowing through our account. Yes, yes, ready, 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 ready. I am ready. Loving the rocket. Fantastic. So, guys, I'm going to send you a email straight after this webinar. So, reply, sign up straight away. Get your team on board as well. Also, as well, if you're not in the Facebook group, I've created a Facebook group to put your team members in it, to put yourself in it, so I can add value to it. That's not going to be like the holding group until we create a new group for the program. But any of your team members, add them into that group so they're exposed to what you're exposed to, so they're hearing the information as well, so I can get them excited, them hungry and driven and ready to kick butt. So if you're not in that Facebook group is called the 21-day unshakable program. Add yourself to that group. And before I go, I want to get one person online to just hype everybody up. See how excited. Who's excited? Put your hand up, guys, and just get them all excited. Put your hand up if you're ready to come on. Hand up, shake the hand up. Okay, Caroline.
Just going to go upstairs.
Caroline?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, Caroline, you did the program, the last program as well. Tell everybody about the experience about the last program, where you're at right now, and why should people get on board?
Okay, people should get on board because if you're in a position where you are like me, where you're finding it incredibly difficult to step outside your comfort zone, then this man and this program is the guy that will take you outside of your comfort zone and beyond. And he will do amazing things for you personally and for your business. So if there's any hesitations from anybody about the 21-day challenge, put it to one side and sign up. Yes.
Caroline, what did you like when you first came on to a webinar? What you did on the program?
When at day one?
Yeah, our first, no. Well, imagine you remember our first program, the first time you went on a webinar, the program. What was it like?
The first time I came, I was terrified. Hold on. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you first brought me onto the first webinar, I was initially terrified. Absolutely terrified.
What shift happened in you? What happened?
The shift happened is when I understood why I was doing what I was doing. I connected with my why straight away, having had a conversation with you. And it just made sense and it made the difference. I understood the consequences of not doing the business, of not understanding why I was doing what I was doing. Does that make sense? That was that. Yeah, that's the driver for me, the consequences of not doing it.
And you used to care so much about what your work colleagues thought about you, how you showed up online, and now you just smash Facebook Lives out and you're being yourself.
Yeah, every day. The biggest thing for me was that I have to go to work and manage a team of people, and what my manager thought of me. And I got past it. And now I'm in a position where actually most people are in awe of what I'm doing. And I've actually changed the way my manager thinks about me and about positivity and everything. So it's been massive. It's been huge.
Which is fantastic.
It is.
And Caroline can even sing as well on webinars now as well. Buffalo.
Yeah, that's probably, yeah, I'm not, I won't be repeating that again.
Good, Caroline, we do it together. Ready? Buffalo Soldier.
But I want to sing a song that I know.
Okay, what song do you know?
Well, see, I don't know now. Now you've put me on the spot.
Okay, I'm a Barbie girl. This is my classic, guys.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah. I'm a Barbie girl.
In a Barbie world.
Life is
plastic. I'm fantastic. Take me anywhere.
Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. But
yeah, I don't think Simon Cowell's going to come knocking on my door anytime soon.
But do you know what, Caroline? You gave it a go. That's what it's about. Caroline?
Yeah.
Why should people get serious with their business? Why should they go all in?
They should, because of what I've just said. The consequences of not going all in is massive. If you have a passion, if you're sitting there saying, this is what I want for my family, this is what I want for my girls, this is what I want for my children, you have to believe it, you have to want it. But like I said, for me, it's not just about wanting it, it's the consequences of not having it, what I'm going to miss out on if I don't do it. And that's the driver for me.
Powerful.
It is. It's very powerful because it's real. I know if I don't do it, what I'm going to miss out on, and I don't want to miss out.
Exactly. Thank you so much for coming on, Caroline.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Caroline, you need to start your own talk show, by the way. Podcast, get it out there. Mrs. Confidence over there. So guys, I'm going to send you all an email straight away tonight because I'm hungry. Act fast. Get on board your team members, bring them on board too. 300 of us. Let's absolutely smash it. I don't want your life to ever be the same again. I want you to show up. I want you to have a voice. I want you to be getting a recognition in your business. I want you to be on those stages, picking up those pins, picking up those badges, picking up the certificates, the checks. I want this for you. Now you've got to want it for yourself, and let's make this happen. So I'm going to message you all soon. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in tonight. Thank you for sharing this time with me. And let's absolutely smash it. Let's go for it. I'll speak to you all very soon.